My name is Renisha Rivers, and I am the connector for Washington County.
Hey Jamia, how are you doing?
How are you?
It's good seeing you.
You too.
I'm here for our monthly visit. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Connector is basically a case manager for the youth and family that we are serving. We each have around 22 youth. Our main priority is connecting these families with the services or resources that they may need. Let's go back and readjust this promise plan. So the next step we're going to look at is your work goal.
Promise is a 5-year grant funded by the Department of Education, designed to help students age 14 to 16 who receive Social Security benefits obtain competitive employment within their communities.
You did work at Career Academy this summer. Mm-hmm. Would you want that to continue being in your plan? Mm-hmm. Well, good.
Youth who begin receiving Social Security benefits before the age of 18 only have a 2 to 7% chance of ever getting off Social Security. From a governmental perspective, that's a financial outlay that can be quite debilitating to the Social Security system. From a disability perspective, if someone is not working, they're not included in the fabric of day-to-day life, that's a quality of life issue for them.
You know, with you being that confident and then taking this interest test, it actually matches up to your future career goals. Now, you still have another work experience left next summer. Mm-hmm. Okay. Would you be interested in trying to do a work experience in the criminal justice field?
Yeah.
You actually completed one step today in your promise plan.
I always have to be moving. Like, I can't sit still. Because, like, I get distracted so easily. So, like, reading, especially, like, the words are so small. So, it was, like, hard for me to stay focused for long periods of time. I read a sentence and then I'm looking around. And the next thing you know, I'm thinking about popcorn or something. So, yeah. Most people, like, look at me and don't even think I have a disorder. I just have, like, mixed emotions all the time. Like, I can be happy, then angry, then happy again. Hello, Mother. Hi. Come on inside, Mother. Yeah.
You know, before we even took the assessment, she was pretty adamant about saying what she wants to do as a career. And after we took the ONET assessment, she was right. She's pretty confident in who she is and what she wants to do. Okay.
Roughly 70% of the families who are participating, the Social Security benefit checks they receive for their youth is the primary source of income for that family. Promise works with at least one adult in the household to help that adult further their education, further their vocational aspirations. Without doing that, we have very little chance of succeeding in breaking that cycle.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's a class out there that you're not happy with. It's just that one may be a little bit more of a struggle, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me, what about the credit recovery class that you've got? That one's pretty much on computer, and what classes are you doing on there?
I'm, like, making up credit for Spanish 2 from last year.
Her meeting with her school counselor, that was also a request from us once we met with the school because she didn't have an IEP. So she really needed to meet with someone within the school to be able to stay on track. She'll be meeting with Arkansas Rehabilitation Services to get that funding that ARS can provide in order for her to go to school.
So I just want to start off and have you just tell me a little bit about yourself and what maybe your interests are, kind of goals you have.
I want to go to, like, beauty school my junior year so I can get that over with. And then in college, I want to major in criminal justice.
Okay. A lot of the high schools will maybe pay for you to go to cosmetology school your junior and senior year. And then we can pay for the extra parts, like you get a hair kit. We can provide funding for that. Sometimes it could be, $1,600, so we could help with that.
That's one thing that I'm trying to instill in my youth, that, this is an age where their decision making is very important with their future.
Career Academy, how may I help you?
This summer, Jamia was placed at the Career Academy of Hair Design. Her job was the receptionist. Soft skills for employment are probably the key to being successful.
Before we get started and we open for business today, if you would...
Employers say that, if someone comes in with those soft skills, we can teach them what they need to know to do the job.
The work experience, that actually helped me a lot with my patience and my anger. It's like, I can't be rude to the customers. If she's gonna fire me, I can't get her bad business. Career Academy, how may I help you?
We put them through a short job club, okay? And in the job club, we emphasize things like cooperation and attendance and initiative. And one of the things that we did with our job club is we invited the parents to come and stay, primarily because we wanted the parents to hear exactly what we were telling their kids.
Habit 6 is to synergize. Does anyone know what synergize?
Be together.
Being together. Good job, Peyton. Before we all connectors touch this. Peyton is a go-getter. If she sees something that she wants, by any means, she'll try and achieve it.
And I'm in theater, and I
like your
absolutely
shirt.
love theater.
It's really nice. Yeah, me and Russell.
She's very determined, and she's, along with like Jamia, she knows what she wants. Ever since I met Peyton, she's wanted to be a veterinarian, and that hasn't changed at all. And her work experience was at a dog grooming and boarding business.
How are you?
You ready to work hard today?
Yep.
All right, we got a bunch of dirty puppies waiting for you. All right, let's go.
And so she absolutely loved it, and she felt like she was in her element.
Each of our youth in receiving promise services has the opportunity to work 200-hour summer work experience opportunities. The way that works is we match them up based on their career interests. We do assessments, and then we place them at a job site. We check to see what supports are needed, if they need a job coach, if they need transportation supports, behavior supports, personal care. We kind of go through that entire checklist to make sure that the youth get the supports that they need so that they can be successful on the job.
In the beginning, I was not sure how it was going to work out, having someone with, a disability or a challenge. But I was assured by the people that were running the program that at any time there was an issue, to just give them a call and they would deal with it and help us sort out any issues we had. She caught on right away. She was able to bathe and dry dogs by herself by the end of the first day. After having Peyton here and knowing that there's so many people out there with disabilities and challenges, I would not be hesitant about hiring someone with a disability.
If we can just get 6% of youth who currently receive Social Security benefits engaged in competitive employment, the program pays for itself.
They didn't tell me where to go. I'm here to meet with a rehab.
Counselor?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been here before?
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
I've
What's your name, please?
Peyton Denzer.
So you're a junior?
Junior, yes.
Junior. Okay, so do you know what your plans are after you graduate?
Like what I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a vet.
You want to be a vet. Okay, so you like animals.
Yes, I like.
So you have to do a training program usually to be a vet, right?
Yeah.
So that's when we come in and we can help you fund that training program. You and I, we get together and we come up with goals for you to work on that will help you be successful in whatever job you decide to do.
Alrighty.
Okay? So whenever I do decide to get my German Shepherd, hopefully you'll help me keep the German Shepherd alive. So I'll see you all throughout the year at school.
Yeah.
So once you get home, feel free to email me, okay?
Oh, look, he's working in the drive-thru.
Your dad?
Yeah.
So exactly what am I ordering? Okay.
Frosted lemonade.
All right.
What can I get for you today? Okay.
Hello.
Welcome to Chick-fil-A.
Thank you. I think I told her about the frosted lemonade. She's never had one.
Seriously?
Right.
2 weeks before my accident, I was in my first semester of college, and I had to write a self-mission statement. Come on.
Okay.
There we go.
You go first.
Oh my goodness.
Without failures, you never learn and you're never able to succeed. So I try and tell them, 12 years later, I still live by that mission statement.
We would like to see her do something that doesn't involve animals so that she can learn, gain a new experience to see if that's something that she's interested in.
And it would be really neat if she could job shadow, the manager that does the back of the house. Because she really has a talent for knowing where people are supposed to be, what they're supposed to be doing, when it's supposed to be happening.
Promise provides one-on-one benefits counseling for all of our families. We want our families to understand exactly the ramifications of engaging in employment, what it means to their benefits, to their checks, how this works over time. We want to make sure that household income increases, but we also want to make sure that the youth come to realize a fuller life trajectory than could be experienced by simply remaining on Social Security benefits.
Good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, and Peyton, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I really appreciate it.
We'll be in touch. So.
Thank you so much.
I'll schedule you with...
I don't process things very well, and it takes me time, and people get judged by just what they look like, or people get judged by what their disability is. They're basically judging people with disabilities just by their disability without knowing their personality.
That is not what defines you, and that is not what will hold you back. Not trying will hold you back.
And I want to go to college and everything, so if I did work here, I would have to work late nights but I have a feeling that I've found a place that I really want to work, which is Dick my dog.
Right.
But I've got school involved, and if I want to become the vet that I want to become, I have to stay in school and work hard and...
Right. Well, you're absolutely correct about staying in school and working hard. I see you squinting. Are you having a brain freeze over there? Yeah, I got caught up talking to you. I haven't had my drink yet. It's all melting over here.
Stir it.
Stir it up. Yeah, this is pretty.
You see the
Pretty
lemonade
good
all
stuff.
float to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stir it.
Without it, I doubt that I probably even go to college. Gave me more confidence in what I wanted to do. So I was like, yeah, okay.
All right, bye, Jamia. Keep
Bye.
good work. Remember,
Okay.
you got steps to make those goals.